Hey guys, I just wanted to make a quick video about how one to spot a reversal and using context from level 2 to diagnose what's going on the tape to see if ask over bid is sellers getting a better price, pushing the price up due to auction theory, or if this is more of a profit taking scenario, right? So again, I watched SPY for ES because it's the best I could do with tape wise. ES just moves way too slow. So contextually, we're looking for shorts. I have the strong basing level with an R. That means I'm looking for reversals here. This is a level that we had very strong reversals historically. I'm looking for reversals again on this level. With that being said, we're above my 42.55 level, which that was a level where you could take longs. Scalping them, I wouldn't. Because we have this VWAP. If we were above VWAP here and maybe VWAP was crossing over the 34 EMA that I have, maybe. But again, we're looking for just clear signs of shorts. We see a bounce on that 34 at the bottom of my level. I'm thinking this is a dead cat bounce. But either way, we're going to be looking for shorts. My focus on Friday was just paying attention to level 2 and being able to notice, like I said, reversals and profit taking and diagnosing that to tape with context. So we're just going to roll out here. You see right now the level 2 is pretty balanced. We're moving up. We see 28 flash real quick, right? And then you see 93 print aggressively. Okay. Again, tape's balanced. Nothing really to see here. This 10's hanging. Then we see 23. And this is when it starts to get interesting. So we see at 91, we have 15, 12, and 12 at 91. So we know this 91 level is a big level. So there's two things that could be happening. It could be a hanging ask. And a hanging ask says that the price will not move above, right? Just like a hanging bid says price will not move below. Why? Passive orders can't move price. So anything over 91 is considered a bull case almost, because that hanging ask either broke to the upside, right, which means all those, the supply was taken and the demand is still strong enough to push price, or if it was a spoof, that spoof is gone and, you know, price is still going to be kind of moving freely up. Again, if it's a spoof, there's still intentions for a reversal because people with money and volume don't want price to move up, right? That's why spoofing and everything else is a whole different topic. But when we see that, we're starting to look like, okay, this is going to be not good for price here. And then look at this. We have complete stagnation. See how price stagnated there? Didn't really move after I started. That's an anomaly. We're looking at that. So again, we're looking for anything over 91. If we want to see price break over 91, we see 18 now in the pure volume on level 2, right? So we want to see a restriction. So for a bull case, we want to see a restriction on level 2 on ask, and there's more demand, right? And then what we see is, again, balancing. And as soon as it becomes balanced, you see price move 96 now. Again, so we're above this 91 case, but on this 191 case, you could look how weak it is, right? 94 printed, that's a bid. 94 printed, that's a bid. 93, you know, we have one ask right here, a little bit of ask at 92, but again, this is not the energy we want to see breaking what I would call like a hanging ass. This is not the energy. Usually those break, we have a huge run up and it's happy-go-lucky, happy days. This right here seems like we're breaking it and they're just replenishing orders, replenishing orders, replenishing orders. What does that sound like? Suffocation of price due to oversupply satisfying demand and a reversal cause, right? So again, we're going to be just looking at, again, this all bid here, right? 4,000 at 96, 2-cent spread. That's unheard of on a SPY. We don't want to see that. That's very bullish. Then we see a slight restriction of supply, a little bit of orders on ARCA. But again, look, this ask is just flooded. We had 106 orders a second ago. We have, okay, so this is a bull case right here though, right? This would make me, in other contexts, size in, right? If you want a FOMO, you could size in now, but it's just terrible. Why? Because the context behind it saying this is not real. We're above 91 and this is the energy we want to see. But the effort that has been put in does not equal the result here, right? We had all these prints. We just moved $1.50. That's sad. We don't want that, right? But again, now you can see price moves on what? A little bit of a restriction of supply here. And again, we're testing VWAP. Again, 12 now. We have 22, 44 orders at 12. Look at the difference on bid side. That's not appetizing. And then we have 3,000 come in at 9. which is under 12 with a bid over ask. Again, clear signs of a reversal, right? And again, you could say 20/20 vision or hindsight 100%, but it is true. Like, these are clear-cut signs for a reversal. Again, 23, like, this is just all profit taking and market makers trying to get out of price at a high, right? I'm just gonna let it play really quick. You see ask over bid, but contextually it doesn't make it appetizing for us. And again, we see price stagnate at the top of a range with ask over bid with a lack of demand. Boom, this is gonna be a short opportunity. And you can see there's just no increase really on this bid side without the ask just pulling these orders and everything else. So right now we would be looking into opportunities to short. Like I said, you could size in right now, and if you size in right now, if you want a 10% or 10 point risk, you size in at 60, cut at 70, right? And you're targeting about what, a 20. So it's a 2 for or a 1 to 2 ratio, right? That's if you get that every day, you're a millionaire. So we don't care. 34 again at 12, and we could see price is very much struggling above 12, and when it does, it's bid over ask. Right? That's not impressive. Not impressive at all. And like I said, I'm just gonna let it play. Bid over ask again. The color on level or on the tape on SPY doesn't mean anything. That's very important. But again, this would probably be if I was doing it like Henry style, I would size in short or light here and size in heavier when we approach that 54. If not, I think this is a top tier play, and you could size quite heavily into it. And you could see how when level 2 now, we have 40 orders just sitting here. You know, it's just insane how they suffocated price and how much money could have been made on this short right here. 25 flash, another 10, another, 42 right there, compared to pennies, nothing. And again, this is going to be the moment right here. We see 87. Ask over bid, huge suffocation of price because we have a lot of ask over bid profit taking. And this is the big thing right here, is that bull trap. This is how bull traps happen. Look at how there's nobody that wants to buy right now. And even with all this ask over bid, there's no intentional selling. Intentional selling. These are people that have a lot of stuff that want to get out of their shares. So, again, we're going to see this thing just drop. And this, if we just fast forward, you can just see the more of the same, how this just went down. And when we actually have the real reversal here, what do we see here on the real reversal? Look at that now. Let's start looking at the tape. We see 19 flash on the bid, right? Look at the imbalance starting. 27, okay. That's still a bull case or a bear case. 19 still at 93. If we print above 93, or I'm sorry, that's still a bear case. Yep, still a bear case. We want to see a restriction of the ask for anything to go higher. We don't see it yet, right? And as soon as we see it, boom, suck up. Let's see if we see it. Now look. Now start to watch. Yep. Again, this is stagnation on the lower end with a balanced tape, or with a balanced level too. After extreme selling, contextually, we're looking to long at an outer band. Right, this is an early. Wyckofian says that this is oh shoot, we just missed it. Watch the tape right here. Keep watching. $60. Look at that imbalance. Like I said, off this candle, and it continues to then make a range concept. Thanks, guys.